Alright guys, we're back reacting to the Vita Carnis. Today we're on documentary for the mimics, but let's just get into it. Sounds scary because of mimic, but yeah.
The Mimic.
So, it's now from a snake to a human.
The Mimic is a
Jeez.
bipedal creature with uncanny similarity.
Sorry I'm pausing a lot, but look at this. I doubt that's a mimic unless it can like take your skin off. Just look at that. Ugh. Anyways, let's get back into it.
To humanoid anatomy. They greatly resemble humans without skin, with added exaggerated features. These features include extended finger length, longer limbs, bulging, empty eyes, and their most prominent feature, a wide, teeth-filled smile. Although it resembles a happy face, this is due to coincidence, and is only how their facial structure is shaped. The maw of the mimic contains much more teeth than humans, and their teeth is comprised almost entirely of incisors, with some canine and premolars in the back. This tooth composition is ideal for biting down onto meat and swallowing chunks whole.
Yeah, I wonder what it's used
A
for.
mature mimic's diet is comprised entirely of human flesh.
That's nice to know. What? Why'd they stop
Because of
talking?
this, they are found solely around human-populated areas. The mimic's life cycle is solely
Oh, I thought that was an error. Just white.
around human-populated areas. The mimic's life cycle is made of 3 stages. In the first stage, a young mimic separates from the crawl. They closely resemble their trimming relatives, but are thin, sleek, and only have 4 appendages. In this stage, the young mimic will hunt small animals, moving on to larger and larger as they grow. Once large enough, it will begin metamorphosis into the next stage of life. Once fully transformed, it will resemble the description mentioned in the beginning. Its hunting style changes and becomes much.
Gee. Just seeing that in your own home, mimic locked inside. So are they like kind of dumb? But if we go back, there's another space. I don't really want to see it, but I'm gonna have to. Ooh, what was that?
Its hunting style changes and becomes much more complicated. It now
No, I would not want to see that in my own house. Just look at that.
stalks and feeds only on humans. It will locate human-populated area and begin its search
All right, sorry I paused it.
for an
Let's get
easy
back into
target.
it.
To blend in, it may use objects to conceal itself. These include clothing, mannequins, and furniture.
Mannequins.
Once a target has been found, the mimic will observe its prey and learn its routine and when it is most vulnerable. This is typically when the human is asleep at night. Once the prey is within position, the mimic will advance silently until it is close enough. The mimic will then execute and immediately begin consumption.
Jeez, that's harsh.
Once the mimic has had its fill, it will leave the scene, a fair distance away from the human population,
I
and
just
begin to
saw
digest
something.
its meal.
Yeah, you just see a skinless creature. How are you this close? Like, I understand you want to get a photo and all, but it looks just like you, but skinless. And you want to go close up? Like over here, look, morphs. We gotta get to it.
Although, in the case that a human is awake, a mimic will use a variety of sounds to either lure or startle prey into cornering themselves. Once a human is in place, it will swiftly attack and kill the helpless target.
Whoa. turn off the flashlight. Come on. You're dead. I want to see this. R.I.P. They basically just got themselves killed, all because they kept the light on. Or I don't know, but like personally, if that was me, I'd probably be dead already. But still, I would not keep the light on. Just look at those fingers. They're like so big. Jeez. Cooked. Let's see if we can get the face. Oh, jeez. Just look at that eye. Damn, they're so. No, I don't even want to try pausing that. I don't even like the face of it.
The next stage of the mimic's life cycle has two potential morphs it may develop into.
Two?
If a mimic has a consistent supply of food, it will develop more human-like features. It will grow skin, hair, and by the end will look nearly identical to a human being. It now can blend entirely
Hell
into
no.
civilization and lure other humans more effectively. The second type of morph happens when a mimic receives an overabundance of food. It will grow into a larger, more evolved.
What? No. Just look at this. Dark eyes, lifeless eyes, and let me guess, they're just like 6 times bigger than the average mimic.
Hunter. Its proportions will increase
Jeez, yeah.
in length, and its humanoid features will fade away. It grows a thick, dark coating of a flexible skin, which is highly durable, and
So you can't
increases in
shoot these
strength the
things?
more the elder mimic consumes. This excludes the face,
So let me guess. Right after they took this photo, they died. That's creepy. Like, you're just in darkness and all you see is the face. It like does not blend in. That's horrifying.
which is now coated in a pale pink skin. The mimic's teeth have also moved deeper into the mimic's throat, leaving
That's
its mouth a
horrifying.
toothless grin. It uses the dark hue
So
of its
like I was
skin to hide
saying, that's
seamlessly within a dark
horrifying.
environment. Its skills have also been heightened. This makes an elder mimic one of the most efficient predators on the planet. Because of the obvious threat this poses on humanity, nations around the world have released instructions on how to be able to fend for yourself in a mimic encounter. Here are the instructions.
Please, I might eat these.
1. Avoid going out alone if your location is known to have mimics, or there have been mimic sightings. 2.
Honestly, I don't think that'd do anything because, as I said, it could just be in your house. So, yeah, I don't even think these like can help you unless you have like a firearm or something.
If you encounter a stationary mimic, seemingly unfazed by your presence, quietly leave the location and alert your local authorities. 3. If pursued by a mimic, get yourself into a position where you are able to flee. Mimics will rarely attack if a person has a clear escape route. 4. In the event that you have been cornered by a mimic, roll into the fetal position.
This is like the stupidest thing I've ever heard of. Like, I don't think that'd even save you. That's just like a clear shot to kill you, honestly. Jeez. These are stupid.
protecting your neck, face, and vital organs from attack. Make as much noise as you can to alert any other people. 5. If you have a weapon, do not use it. A mimic is fairly resilient, and any strikes or shots on a mimic is not effective enough to bring it down in time. Instead, use it as a barrier between you and the mimic to block any
You see
attack.
those long arms? You think that would even help you. And it says it's their arms that have like insane mobility. So even if you hit them, it doesn't do anything.
6. In a situation where a mimic is hunting in the immediate area and is not aware of your position, hide somewhere low, like under a bed or behind other furniture. A mimic will not linger too long to search for prey and will move on.
Be safe and avoid any encounters with a mimic at all costs. Next up, the harvester.
Ooh, there's a video. Hold on. Oh, I think this is where we left off of the other video. Like back here, yeah, when they died. That Loki sounds tasty though. Jeez. Must be some good food. Are we eating anything else? Alright. Well, let's get on to the next video. Alright. Vita Carnis, the Harvesters. I didn't get to see what they look like back there in the other video, because I didn't get it.
The
Alright.
harvester. The harvester is a large, bulbous mass, with a large amount of tendrils spreading from the base. The bulb measures around 3 meters in height and 2 meters in diameter. The tendrils, on the other hand, can extend up to 150 meters in diameter horizontally.
Damn.
The harvester is a specialized form of crawl that grows in the unique.
So, I hope this is not correct, but it kind of looks like an egg. And I don't know, I didn't really see the growth stage. I'm gonna have to go back. This kind of looks like an egg. Maybe it's like for a different type of Vita Carnis. Maybe not the mink, but like a different one. That'd be sick though. Actually not. That'd just be horrifying.
And deadly way. A harvester is created when a node that will grow into a harvester, instead of separating, continues to grow. Eventually, it will grow tendrils of its own. It uses the energy provided by its mother branch and expands its reach further. Its tendrils, hidden just below the surface of the ground. The harvester is equipped with 2 types of specialized tendrils. The first type is
Like
bulky
worms?
and flat.
Ugh.
They lie the closest to the surface.
It's kind of gross. Just like a big meat slab across the floor with like hooks. Jeez, how's he even
These
attack?
branches are lined on each length of the tendril with spines, extending in the shape of a bear trap. On each side of the branch, those particular spines have a vein that feed into them, that pump 2 types of venom. On one side, the spines can inject a neurotoxin, which will attack the nervous system of whomever it is injected into, causing sudden paralysis. The other side can inject an anticoagulant, which when injected, prevents blood cells from clotting. Whenever a large animal moves across the area armed with these tendrils, the branches will clamp onto the animal and thrash violently.
Ooh.
Once the prey has been injected with both venoms, the tendrils will rest and the prey will immediately collapse. The animal will be unable to move due to the paralysis, and the wounds caused by the thrashing spines will not stop bleeding. All the prey can do is lie patiently until succumbing to blood loss. Once the prey has bled out, the second type of tendrils come in. They lie below the spine equipped once. These branches are thick, but very sturdy. They share similar anatomy to the small branches of the crawl, equipped with organelle that absorbs nutrients. These tendrils sense the blood, and move their way to the surface and begin to absorb the vital fluid. Once the blood has been consumed, The tendrils will wrap around the body and begin to shuffle downwards. This movement loosens the soil and slowly pull the body
Oh, that's
underground.
gross. Still alive?
Once secure,
Or, no,
the
never mind.
tendrils
They
will
bled out from
continue to
Brady.
feed until there is nothing but scraps. The nourishment absorbed by the tendrils will be sucked back into the main bulb of the harvester.
That's
This
horrifying. Oh, jeez. Because, you know, like, these are, like, 400 feet long, right? And, like, that's horrifying. You wouldn't even see this from far away. You could just hit by the tendrils and then just die. Jeez, look at that. That's gross. Just looks like an egg sac.
bulb houses all the vital organs and the venom glands that pump into the spines. The nutrients are then converted into usable energy. The remains underground decompose, providing a rich soil, causing very prominent plant growth, which then attracts more animals.
Oh.
A strange behavior the harvester displays is its choice of diet. The spines will only activate on larger animals, allowing smaller
So it's
ones to
picky?
pass by unaffected. The spines will also not activate on some species of bird. There are a couple theories as to why this happens. 1. It could be that attacking smaller animals would cost too much energy for what they get in return, making it not worth the time. Another could be that smaller animals may attract larger animals or predators, allowing a safe place where prey may thrive and lure more predators. It truly is
Smart.
astonishing. Although it is a spectacular creature, it is also very dangerous.
Yeah.
The
'Cause we are,
harvester
like,
is
a large
decently
animals,
rare,
too.
only populating sparse
Does that make
areas in the
sense?
northern hemisphere and woodland forests.
Oh, jeez.
If you are stung by a harvester, there will be no way of helping you, being that there is no cure, and fatality is 100% positive. The best thing you can do is avoid
Hope I don't
encountering a
miss anything.
harvester in the first place. If you are hiking, take note of any warnings or signs saying that there are harvesters around. If you also notice an abundance of lush, ground-dwelling plants in a forested area, and there are no signs of wildlife, this is suspicious and you should leave the area, staying close to the base of large trees or rocks. If you find yourself in the middle of a harvester ground, do not panic. Sudden movements may
This is
activate the
100% kill
tendrils
rate,
and will
so
inject you. Although a
you're already
harvester is
dead.
rather forgiving, do not risk any skittish movements. Remain calm. If you have any objects with considerable heft, like coats, backpacks, or full water bottles, gently take that object and lightly
Wait,
toss
why
it towards the
wouldn't you just
bulb
attack
and
the
away from your
egg
escape
sac?
route. This will activate the spines on where the object lands.
Like I was saying, why can't you attack this? Because that's like the whole point. Maybe you can, I don't know, add something. But honestly, this is smaller than you, so wouldn't it just attack you? This makes no sense.
Distracting the bulb for a moment. You will then slowly begin to do wide shuffles away from the bulb. If possible, throw another object when you are certain you are a fair enough distance away, just to be safe. Continue until you
Oh,
are
they're just
completely
telling you to
sure
strip
you are out
down.
of harm's
Oh.
way. You may come out unscathed, but don't be too
I mean,
obnoxious.
how powerful are the things that can attack you and paralyze you? Because can't you just put on really heavy boots and kind of escape from it? That's just my point of view, but unless not.
Or you will be a harvester's next meal. Next up is the host.
Ooh, that does not look good. Let's see if there's anything at the end. It looks like there is something. Never mind. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video and want more Vita Carnis reactions, please hit that like and subscribe button. But I've already chosen I'm probably going to finish this series. So lucky you guys. Anyway, guys, bye.